caring other people, right? Is that from the people sitting next to you, or things happen in the school, or within the same district or community? It could be about, elderly people. It could be about your family, your students, teachers, or even environmental friendly issues, stuff like that. We are encouraging our students to pursue their dreams in Hong Kong every day when they're going to school. So what happened in life, or what happened when you go to work and then you don't realize the change? That's something happening in our education system. We grew up like that in Hong Kong. Very traditional. We're very scared of making mistakes. We're very scared of trying new things because we don't want to do wrong. In Hong Kong, people say it is a really luxury to have a dream because you need to, follow the rules. You need to follow, the expectation of others. If you were a doctor 100 years ago, and then now you travel time machine and came to the world now, you could not go to the hospital and just work, right? Because everything is different. Medicine is different, and technology is different, and you can no longer be a doctor. But some people say if you were a teacher 100 years ago, and then today you went into this classroom, you could still teach. Things don't really change that much in education. So I think you would, if all of us are students, right? So we would understand the feeling of how the change is very slowly. As students, many a times, especially Hong Kong students, we are described as lack of innovation and a lack of passion to dream big. And he mentioned one thing, the aims of education. He said there are two aims. If you are about to, explore your career in education or social innovation, you should take a look at this. He said the aims of education are to enable students to understand the world around them, the first aim, and the talents within them. So if you were a teacher, you forget about the books, you don't teach the subject. Actually, you go inside the room and you tell yourself you want the students to understand the world around them and also the talents within them. So for this program, we also draw the community effort. We also draw the people who would like to help students into the schools. So we will do the matching and bridging also. And then we also do teacher training. Now this is a very important thing because it's like that we are doing a movement to drive the students to change. But actually the most important person that we need to change are teachers. Because they are the facilitator, in my word, the cheerleader. We also organize an annual big event for our students to show off their dreams. This is called the Pitching Day. So last year we break the world record, the largest number of students pitched in the same venue.
This is Cyberport. It's bigger than any of the events ever.
Worldwide, yeah. It's involving 11 schools and over 2,500 students from Hong Kong. They really have the chance to stand on the stage and tell the world about their dream. The purpose of it is, to really boost their self-esteem, of course. You want them to know that their voices are heard. And then we also invite a lot of people like NGOs, CEOs, corporates, bank, everybody to sit in the audience and listen to the students and really connect them instantly. Like if they heard the dream and then they could provide some help financially or some expertise to help, they could really do that. So students will all dress up and to advocate their dream. And on the spot, they could really, talk to the dream backer, okay? Because you will find that the dream is very hard to fulfill just by the students themselves. They will need to draw the resources from the community. So every one of the project, they have a booth and then they have a QR code. So if you're interested in sponsoring them or supporting them as a student or volunteer also, you don't need to really pay money or what. So you want to care for them, you can just scan the QR code and then leave your contact. And then the students feel very encouraged because some people also care about what I care and then let's do it together.
And then we're going beyond primaries to move into secondary stuff now and so on. And then we're also moving to some of the IBs beyond local schools and so on. So when we start, it's only focusing on one school, so we want to try something. And think about the model, as a startup, this actually goes very fast. and hopefully we become even bigger this year, having the government support to actually drive it and so on. So this actually is something that's really amazing. I think during the last 2 years of this journey. And one of my normal saying is in Chinese there's a saying that when failure is the mother of success. I like to say that 成功乃成功之母. Being successful make you even more successful. So this is the social media time. So when you go online and check, you find there are all kinds of coverage of this school. So when they have one kid doing this interesting project, second kid doing this interesting project, and being publicized online, newspaper, magazine, TV, and so on. So suddenly this school becomes a sensation.
We are doing all sorts of prototyping also. And I'm glad that we're still, learning, and then we don't say, okay, let's stop here and then let's go, and then this is the perfect system and everybody should copy that. We're still learning.
We didn't sit down to do a 5-year P&L business plan projection. This is only the 4th year. So we changed so many times already. But this is how change works. To the bell curve. So here, this is the A, B, C, D zone. And then basically, these are the early adopters. So this is above 5%. So that's above 5%. These are the laggards, so don't touch these guys. How to do it. But this is the early adopter. So this is a 33-year-old young guy. Oh, nothing to lose. Might as well try it, something like that. All right. This is the 58-year-old supposedly. Then okay, I'm retiring, so don't touch my stuff, something like that. Okay, but that's an interesting thing. So these are real people that before you have to talk about the problem, they say, where do I jump? Where do I jump? And then they can jump and actually do it. Okay, this is B. The B sections of the people are the people that's above average, doing okay. This might be a Band 1 school. This might be teacher that pretty good middle class school somewhere out there. The inertia of this is very great. They have no interest in change because they're doing pretty well already. This is a crazy guy. These are the people that's interesting. These are the people I'm below the curve. Anything I do will be able to actually move me up. So if this is 5%, this is 47.5%. So if we are able to actually move this over in the second phase, you will be able to actually change the whole thing. And so suddenly, all these move over. And these guys suddenly were saying, the B guys were saying, well, what happened? We were doing pretty well, but somehow all these new things are coming out. So by doing that, you actually be able to actually change the whole thing.
But even if they're very good at the schools, or even if they do very well in examination, they should have a chance to dream, right? They should have another options or other learning journeys, other experience to go through when they are studying their 13 years in the secondary school and primary school. It's not all about every day about homework, about exam. I think there's an advantage of female working in education business or social innovation because it's really the attention to detail. Attention to details and really very empathy on people's feelings. But I think it's also about the kindness. If you're on the right track, you can attract the people who have the same kindness mindset to come together and then to do it. It's not like talking business deals or it's about it's about money or it's about really people are very willing to get on board.